Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and for those of you who are my returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to be here. I have not been here for like almost 3 weeks. It have been a really busy time for me. So I have some finished object, not big project, just some very small projects, and I have like a lot of whips. So grab your drink. I have here something like a grape juice, and I just bought this very cute Mickey Mouse, what do you call this, like a tumbler, a mug, and so cute. I really love it, so I'm just using this. So grab your drink and let's start. So I will first show you, I will first talk about my most recent finished object, which is a pair of socks. And this one is for the, I think it's the Cal Knit Along, yeah, the Sock Week 2021 Knit Along, that is hosted by Natalie from Knitty Natty. And I just finished the two sock, a pair. So I will be uploading this in Ravelry right after this. And just wanted to show you, I really love the color. So this is just plain vanilla socks, and this is done. This is a cuff down socks, and this is the slip stitch heel flap gusset decrease. And this is the third pair of socks that I have done cuff down, and then the heel flap and the gusset decrease style. So I did this. I was using a tutorial for this one, the slip stitch heel flap from Purl Together. I will link her channel down below. That's where I learned how to do this, and I'm so happy because now I know how to do the heel flap gusset decrease, and this really fits very nicely on my feet. Even the toe-up socks that I did, with the afterthought heel, that one fits okay, but somehow I like this fit even more. So I'm super happy. So this yarn, so pretty, right? So the yarn that I use for this is the one that I've got here is from Knit Pick, and this is the Muse Merino Nylon Blend, Superwash Merino Nylon Blend. I believe it is 75% Superwash Merino and 25% nylon. And this particular colorway is called Speckle Delight. It is super pretty. You can see with all the blues and pink. And I have this much left, so I have not weighed this, but I think I have like 50 grams over here, because my sock size usually doesn't take a lot of yarn. So super happy I just finished this. So that's my first finished object. My second finished object is also another pair of socks. It's one of the heel flap gusset decrease one that I did, and this is for my son. So let me show you. So this is the socks. And if you see, this pair of socks is not matching because I was trying to see how I don't get how the color repeat, where the color repeat is. So I just did two different stripe, started from the starting point, so it doesn't matter because this is just going to be something that he'll wear at home. And The yarn that I use for that is the ice yarn. So that's the yarn, and that's the color. And this is the super sock. Here you can see. And this is also 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. That's the colorway. Oh, sorry, I mean that's the color. There's no colorway name here, so I don't know what color this is. But it's good. It's a good color for boy or man. It's really nice. So that's the sock for him. So you see the difference. That's my size and that's his size. He's a very tiny boy. Alright, so that's the second finished object. The third finished object is, it's actually this washcloth that I showed in my last podcast. I have basically finished this in the last podcast. I just have not do the side. So this one I just finished it with this white cotton yarn, just to like make it cleaner. So that's what I did. This one is the yarn is cotton yarn from, I believe it was from Hobie. Yeah, I don't have the yarn here with me, but it is the 8 by 8, I believe, cotton yarn from Hobie. Yeah, so I was just trying to finish up some cotton scrap that I have, and that's what I did. Okay, so the other thing that I finished is, you know, that it was quite popular a while back. It was the bottle hanger, bottle holder cozy, tumbler cozy, bottle cozy, I don't know, something like that. So this is what I did. So this is a crochet bottle cozy. Okay, so I don't know, but let's see. So this is my cup. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, it fits, but it's a little bit smaller. So this one that I did this for a Tupperware 2 liter bottle, Tupperware bottle, and this is just like plain half double crochet all the way up, and you can see the bottom. And then I just put a small pink flower here. I don't have the bottle sample with me, so I can only estimate using one of the bottle that I bought from a grocery store that holds some orange juice, and I was just using that as reference. And I really hope it fits my friend's bottle, because she requested this and she wanted the purple. And yeah, so I like it because it's just simple enough. Just did everything here, and then I just did a like slip stitch around the handle just to make it a little bit firmer, and around the top here edges. Yeah, so the yarn for this, the purple, is the Yarnspiration Bernat Satin. This is 100% acrylic, and this color is lavender, and this is medium 4 weight yarn. So that's what I use for the bottle cozy. And the pink flower is some scrap yarn that I have, yeah, in my scrap basket. So okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 finished object. And then this time my finished object is all small projects. It's not very big. I only have one big project, one finished object, which is a big project. It's considerably a big one compared to whatever I'm showing you. And then the fifth finished object I have is something that I saw while I was scrolling, browsing in YouTube, and I saw this Korean lady who make these little cute drawstring pouches, and I wanted to use that pattern to make some pouches as well, and using my scrap yarn. She uses cotton, but mine is using acrylic, so just wanted to show you. So these are the crochet drawstring pouches. They are so cute, right? And I measured all the I weighed this after I finished, and it only take about probably 30 to 35 gram of yarn, and that's perfect because if you have a lot of those scrap yarn laying around and you don't know what to do with it, even though it's not cotton yarn, even though it's acrylic yarn, you can still use it. And yeah, so that's all the drawstring pouches I did. So I did 5. Aren't they cute? Let me show you one. So it's very simple. I will leave a link to her video down below. Although she speaks in Korean, I don't understand her, but there is some instruction at the top of the screen where she put down the number of stitches, and then what she did, so it's easy for me to refer. And also she was also crocheting it, so I was also watching it while I'm reading the instruction at the top of the screen. So yeah, this is so cute. Look, and then it's very simple drawstring bag pouches, so you can put your makeup, or like, definitely not coins, makeup, or any small thing that you have in your pouches, like mirror and all those lipsticks, you know, your foundation. You can just put it inside your bag, and it look cute, right? And I just put a little label. It says handmade. So I am going to be gifting this to some of my son's classmates, the girls, because they usually have like birthday. There's about over 35 of his classmates in the class with him, and half of them are girls. So I was thinking like little girls will like this kind of thing where they can put their stuff in here, and I was thinking of making a few with my scrap yarn, and then just gifted it to little girls, and I think they will like it, so because it looks so cute. So yeah, so that's the teal color, and then I have the green one, and I have the hot pink one. It's like, yeah, it looked peach, a little bit peachy, but it's actually hot pink here in if you in real life. And then this is like the green color. So yeah, so that's what I have finished, and I have one last finished object to show you, and it is actually a baby blanket, also requested by someone, and she wanted multi blue color or something like that, but I don't have a lot of blue yarn. So what I did is I make use of the carrot cake that I have. Oops. So the carrot cake that I use is, this is the carrot cake, and this is medium 4-weight yarn, and the colorway is blueberry shortcake. Blueberry shortcake. And this one is 200 gram, so it's about 383 yards. And I also used the Bernat Super Value Big Stripe, and this one is in the colorway Deep Seas. See there, Deep Seas. And these two, their color are quite similar, so I used 2 cake of those, and I made this. So let me show you. Okay. So yeah. So that's the baby blanket. So you can see that there's some 2 color here. It's because it's where the color changes in the cake yarn, in the stripe. And see, there's 2 different color here and there. So that's how it looked like. And there's also a lot of green in the color, but I did ask if that's okay, and she said it's okay. The color she's fine with the color. So that's what I did. Very simple blanket. I did all this square first, and then I did the border, and then I finish it with all this, the edges, all the edges around. And if you see, there's this blue color here, and then here, like I think there's 4 of them. Yeah, you can see here, and this one. So this one is not from 2 of the cake. So this one is actually that blue color is from this one, Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, colorway Scuba. So when I was putting this together, and I was short of 4 squares, and I don't have any of this cake left, so I just pick up this Super Saver Ombre and just use make another 4 out of this and just finish this blanket up. So yeah, so that's my finished object. And yeah, it's not a lot because they're all very small projects, so yeah. Okay, so next we'll move on to my whips, because I finished a lot of big projects. If you see from my previous podcast, I have a lot of big projects and I finished those, so I have nothing going on at the time, so I started a lot of things. I have startitis kind of problem, so I either started crocheting something or I cast on something, and I have like a few whips ongoing, and they are like, they don't have a lot of progress, just little bits here and there. And I will just show you the first whip here. So I'll just show you this. Okay, so this is a crochet piece. Okay, so this is a crochet, like it's a very lacy. This is going to be a top, and basically this is like the top part here, and then I am going to do just lacy part here until probably here, and then from here it'll be more the stitch will be more tighter, like I'll probably use like half double crochet or single crochet probably. just so that it cover up. It's just the lace part at the top here. I wanted it to be some lace work, and it'll be a little bit feminine, even though this is a black yarn. I'm sure you can see there's some lace work here and there. So this one is made using cotton yarn, and it's this is just a normal black cotton yarn that I purchased here locally. We don't have a lot of yarn store. We actually only have one yarn store in where I live, and I so I got this, and this is like a very lightweight. I think it's like sport weight. You see, it's very thin, it's very fine. So this is like 2 weight, 3, no, I don't think it's 3 weight, because I just did something with 3 weight and it's definitely thicker than this, definitely thinner than that. So this is probably like 2 weight yarn. I don't know, 1 to 2 probably. But that's okay, because where I live, I need something very light. So yeah, so this is all I did. And it's going to be a very simple top where I can wear, and it will give me a lot of like air to breathe, especially when I'm outside. So that's what I'm doing. And it is living in this very small bag here. So if you can see, this is from the pineapple yarn. So this is one of her bag, and it come in a set with the yarn, and also she have this very cute stitch marker, pineapple. See, so like this is not supposed to be like a sweater project bag. It's supposed to be like something small, like socks. But well, I just grab whatever I have, because this is just, I just started, so it doesn't need a big bag for now. And I just put on my own pin here, which is the Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Okay, so it's living in here. And the next whip that I am going to show you is something I have been working on, but I stopped because it is something that I need to think, and I'm not very good with this particular style, so I really need to practice a lot more. And it is still a little bit intimidating to me. So I'm going to show you. There's a little bit of color work. Okay, my yarn just rolled out of it. Okay, so the next project is actually living in this project bag, and this is also a project bag for socks, but I used it for my top here. And this is from I bought this from an Etsy seller, and her Etsy shop is called 2AMDesigns. I will leave it down, link it down below. And I love her project bag because they are quite nice. And yeah, I really love her stitch, her bag, her sewing, and all this look really straight and professional. So I really like it, and I think and this only cost like $10 US. And yesterday I just placed another 2 project bag, and they are also $10 US each. So yeah. So okay, so the project that is in this bag is little baby vest that someone have requested, and they wanted like a little giraffe kind of color work on the front, and she gave me a picture as a reference. I am still not very good at color work, to be honest. So and also, maybe let me just show you. Okay, So this is what I did. This is a little baby vest. It's very small because this is supposed to be for a newborn baby, and it's pretty small. So I don't know if you can see that giraffe. So the head is missing because I have to be like, okay, so I have done most of the neck part, and I'm like, okay, so this, I'm going to start on the hat very soon. And at the same time, this is where I wanted to start for the split for the arm. So it means that my color work for the hat is going to, I will be doing it like from the right side as well as from the wrong side. And I am so, I don't know, I am just like, okay, I need like some time to think and breathe before I start doing that, because I will have to think how I'm going to do the color work from the wrong side. Seriously, I need a lot of practice, and yeah, so that's what I did so far, and I stopped here. I really did need to carry on with this. And also, if you can see, the yarn is kind of wonky because this yarn, the blue one, is I use the Red Heart Fashion Soft. Okay, so this is in the colorway Cobalt, and this one is a light 3-weight yarn. It's a light 3-weight yarn, yeah. And the yellow that I used here is some scrap acrylic yarn that I have, and I think this is, when I was working it up, I can feel that this one is actually a little bit thicker than the Red Heart Fashion Soft. So the yarn here, if you can see, it is like a lot thicker, and it's like floating on top of the fabric, the blue. So it gives this like a 3D kind of effect. If you can see, yeah. And my color work, I really need a lot of practice because I'm still not used to doing color work. And the brown, this is the brown that I'm using for the spots and like, yeah, the tail here. And this one is okay. The yarn weight is the same as the blue one, so that's okay. It's just the yellow one is a little bit thicker, that's why the giraffe is kind of like floating there. Yeah, but I can't wait to finish this so I can block this and see if it will help a little with this yellow part here. Let me know if you see that this looks okay, because from the camera I cannot tell, but from my eyes here, like, ugh, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, so that's one of my whip, and it is living in this small teeny tiny project bag. It doesn't matter, the vest is small anyway. So okay, so that's the second whip that I have. The third whip I have is living in another bag from 2AMDesigns, and it's this one. Isn't this cute? I love this one a lot. I love the color so much for this one. Yeah, so this bag is also like meant for small project. Obviously, if you can see, it's not very big, but I have something in here. Let me, okay, phew, better. Okay, so what I have here is this paint box Simply DK yarn. This is a 100% acrylic yarn, and I wanted to start a cardigan for my sister whose birthday is coming up soon. I obviously will not be able to finish the cardigan on time, in time, but she said that's okay, as long as it finished. So it doesn't matter when. So next year, 2 years from now. No. I'll try to finish it like next month, probably. Well, her birthday is sometime this month, soon, this week actually. But yeah, so but I will try to finish it by next month at least. So I'm doing a cardigan, a very simple cardigan, and this is all I got. This is wait, let me see. Yeah, I'm not doing any ribbing, so because I just wanted it to the cardigan to just go straight down without any ribbing. And just few, probably two row, three. So yeah, nothing to see there. So if I have a little bit more progress, I will show you. This is actually the back panel, so I started with that. Okay, so that's my whip, third whip. I need to work on this after the baby vest, and then I will start working on this. Oh no, wait, I have another project. Oh no, yeah, it's another project for a baby, and it's like she wanted, like a friend of mine wanted a costume, like a bear costume for her little baby, and I should start on that soon. Okay, so let's move on. My next whip is for this is for my son. I have been wanting to make him a cardigan for a while, and the thing is I have to stop some of this whip first because there's some requests coming in. So yeah, and this next project is living in this bag. So there's some ink spillage here. I need to wash this. And this bag, if you see, the shape is really weird. Let me show you. It's a really weird shaped bag, and there's no handle. Why? Because I made this bag. And you know, like I forgot to add a handle so that I can carry this around. The only thing I have is this little thing here and on each side. And yeah, this was when I started to learn to sew bag, and this is what I first made. I don't know, see, oh well, but whatever it is, at least it holds my project. So this is, in here you can see there is, see, I use pink polka dot for the lining inside. Okay, so let me show you. Let me take it out. So this is what I have done so far. Yay! I stopped in the middle of the row. Why? No clue. Okay, so this is what I did so far. Sorry, wrong side. This is what I did so far, and this is just going to be a plain cardigan for my son, and he picked out the yarn. I have a few of the ice yarn. I think this is called the baby ombre, and I have a few colors, and I have no idea why, but he is actually quite drawn to the red color, and he picked this yarn out, and I told him that I'm going to make him a jacket cardigan, and I asked him to choose the color that I have in my stash, and this is what he chose. So yeah, he said because he wanted this red because he liked it. So that's what I'm going, and that's all I've done. I did. So it's just that this is the back panel. So yeah. Okay, so nothing much to show because I barely that one I did some work, but yeah, I have a lot of work to do. Okay, so that's all the whip that I have for now. I need to start on that baby bear costume soon. Yeah, so that's all I have. Oh, and one last thing that I wanted to show. I'm super happy because I was watching YouTube again. Like, we all love YouTube, right? So we cannot stop watching YouTube, and then like one video lead to the other, to the other, to the other, and by the time you finish it's already 1 a.m. in the morning, and like, okay, you need to stop. Anyway, so I watched I'm recently very interested in knitted lace work because I find it really intimidating, and it is also very pretty as at the same time. So I saw this video. I think it's from the channel called Knit With Me. I will link her channel down below. And she showed some of the lace, one of the lace work that really caught my eyes was this one. And I tried it in one of my scrap yarn just to make a swatch out of it. And so let me show you. So I did a swatch and I really love it. I blocked this to see how it opens up, oh, how the lace work opens up, and it looks so pretty. And I did another one using this pink yarn. So cute, right? Oh, I really love this. Like, wow. I know how to do lace work now. No, I don't. This is just one pattern. There's so many pretty pattern out there, especially the lace work, and like I really wanted to try a lot more so that I can incorporate this like in socks, in sweater, because if you have noticed so far, all my knitted sweater are just plain stockinette. Yeah, stockinette stitch. So because that's all I know how to do. And yeah, so I wanted to try to incorporate something like this into my sweater and make it a little bit more girly, pretty, you know. So like super happy. I need to practice more because I make lots of mistake in the first one, and I thought I could handle the second one, and I made some mistake here as well. So yeah, definitely need to practice more, but still very happy. So I will link the tutorial down below for this particular pattern, and you can find it there. Super happy. So yeah, so that's all I have for you this episode, and I'll see you next time. I have some other video coming up. I still have to plan how I want to do it, which is like my yarn organization. If you can see behind me, there's some empty space because I used some of the yarn already, and I need to like reorganize it. And yeah, look forward to that. So see you guys soon. Bye.